You've mentioned this interesting idea of special assistance plan, university and polytechnic in Singapore, specifically NTU as well as Ngee Polytechnic. In the same vein, you also mentioned an Islamic college. So is there any possibility that this might actually cause further divisions along language or cultural lines? What are we missing here? What is the purpose of such institutions?
My principal concern is we do not have in Singapore successors to our Nanta generation. In the course of finding material for the book, I found my parents' marriage certificate from China, 1937. So I unrolled it carefully because it was breaking up. And then it filled me with a certain awe, that to see my parents' wedding certificates in China. So I didn't understand a lot of it. I mean, I could recognize many of the characters, but I could not understand the phrases and why they were done that way. So I brought it to my calligraphy teacher, Tan Siak Hui. He's from Nanta. He was able to explain to me every word and every phrase in the entire certificate. I think it's not easy, even for a distinction student from Hwa Chong, to interpret it. I tell myself, when we lose that generation, to a certain extent, we'll be impoverished as a people. Of course, we have other endowments because of the change, but this connects us to an ancestral culture, to a civilization, which can confer on us, on the Chinese Singaporeans, great strength. Then you're right. Other groups may then feel insecure. Oh, so you're giving stress to yours. What about me? Well, let us try to nourish the roots of every group in Singapore. And that's why I talked about Muslim Singaporeans. When I was foreign minister, I made it a point to visit our religious students in the Middle East, in the Yemen, in Al-Azhar, which I went to twice, and in Damascus. Spoke to our students. And later on, they'll bump into me somewhere and then they'll talk about our earlier encounters. Moise knows that depending on where they go to for the religious training, they come back with different tendencies. So they told me that those who came back from Medina were stricter in some of their views. So Moise tries hard to diversify where our students are trained. What is most important is we must have a Singapore call. There are schools in the madrasas, which are only up to a certain level, giving them some basic Arabic. Then they go overseas, where they get their formative training. I think we should think about giving them their formative training in Singapore. Then they become Singaporean Islamic religious leaders. In a crisis, they will know how to shape the community because we are multi-ethnic, we are multi-religious. If we don't, something happens and they're from different traditions. We may lose coherence.